horrible images of Michael Vick's notorious dogfighting kennels in Virginia. Badly hurt dogs who'd been mistreated and forced to fight to the death. Now those dogs have been given a new life. Tim Racer and his wife, Donna Reynolds, from Bad Rap Pit Bull Rescue Group are here with us tonight, and it's such a pleasure. And with them, they brought a very special guest to the lineup tonight, Johnny Justice, one of the fortunate dogs that was able to be rescued and is now with them. So thank you so much for being with me tonight. You guys do an incredible job, and I know people at home want to know about your organization and what kind of dogs you get.
Okay. Bad Rap is a pit bull rescue group. We are centralized in the Bay Area, and we do not only pit bull rescue, we do a lot of education. So we do a lot of work with pit bull owners and shelters that take them in and begin adoption programs for their pit bulls.
And what would you do in particular for cute little Johnny to try and rehabilitate him?
If I can answer this one, since he's playing with me, nothing, not a darn thing. That's the most surprising thing about this whole Vick dogfighting case, is that the majority of these dogs don't need to be rehabilitated. They're fine just the way they are, and that's why we took these particular dogs, the 10 that we have. There's no rehabilitating to do.
Meaning with the dogs that you chose, I mean, some of the dogs might not be in the same, temperament or condition or shape.
Right, but the vast majority of these dogs actually were not dog aggressive. They were dog social. We were part of the evaluation team.
Okay.
Originally, and we were all surprised at how dog social that these dogs are.
Okay, well, that's very positive, because right away people will think about whether or not a dog has been properly socialized. Is it a dog aggressive? Is it people aggressive, in terms of an overall assessment of their suitability and where you would determine might be an appropriate home for them to be placed into? What would be good for our little friend here, Johnny Justice?
Johnny just needs a good, stable family that's ready for a pet, somebody that has been waiting to have a wonderful animal in their lives, somebody who's realistic about the challenges of owning a breed that's discriminated against right now. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people who are afraid of a dog like Johnny Justice, so it's got to be someone who understands that and is willing to accept that.
Real quick, what about people will be maybe afraid if they have children, something like that, in terms of maybe this particular dog, where it's coming from, its background? What do you say to them?
Well, these dogs are no different than any of the dogs that are in Bad Rap's program for the last 9 years. Matter of fact, several of the dogs that we have now from the Vick case are in homes with children. All of them are in homes with other dogs, all 10 of 10.
Well, that's fantastic.
Because they're trusted already. We wouldn't have them in our program. We'd have no interest of having them in our program if there were any concerns about aggression.
Right, and one concern, of course, I might have is that, I wouldn't want anybody to take a beautiful dog like this and put it in the wrong hands of someone that would want to fight dogs, and I'm sure you have an extremely careful screening process to avoid that.
As we learned with Johnny and the other dogs in our program, there is no interest in fighting. In fact, this particular dog would have been killed by Michael Vick and his men for not fighting. Wow. Remember, there were a series of dog bodies on the property, and these were dogs that really had no interest in fighting. So we have to remember that when we look at these victims.
Well, Johnny seems like a lover, not a fighter. He's super cute. So I'm sure with being on the program and everything tonight, your phone's going to be ringing off the hook to find homes for Johnny and hopefully all your other dogs as well. Tim and Donna, what a pleasure. And Johnny, my friend, good luck.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Okay, take care.